Well folks, it's time for water at the tree planting. I got about every 15-foot layout of a spray head, perimeter coverage, and a few full circles. Then we're going to try to strategically ditch witch through here. Lay a little PVC and then pop up spray heads. We'll probably let the grass grow and we'll just mow everything. So keep it as kind of a mowed meadow look. We've got a row of heads down the backside here. And we're going to try to just sneak through the gap with the ditch witch. Shouldn't be too bad. Give it a shot. Well, that wasn't too bad. Soil's still nice and dark, nice and moist. About a 30-minute knockout ditch witch job. Center and an end head. Center and an end. Same thing. Center, end, same thing. Same thing. Same thing, same thing. Pretty simple. Had to get kind of creative on some of these. I had a little bit of side trenching to do. But it'll plumb together real easy. Take a look at our source over here. This was our mow job. Got some dogwoods in. Surprises, surprises. Never short of surprises. And it comes down the hill from my Hudson. Well, here's kind of your industry standard spray head setup. Funny pipe to a spray head, we call it. High pressure poly. The orange barb is not a spiral barb. Kind of a trick to getting it on. Let me show you a trick to getting it on there. Put the spiral barb on the fitting first. Give me a little more to grab onto. Get it started on here. And then I do the shake method. Shake it and rock it back and forth. No twisting at all, and you can see it bottoms it out 100%. Kind of the way to do the orange ones. Put the barbed L on the street L so you have something to hang on to. And then the same thing, we're going to shake it on there. Gets it down there about 100% every time. No twisting. There's no spirals, so the twisting doesn't help much, but that shaking will bottom it out to 100% every time. It really knocks it out fast. Tighten your head on all the way real tight, hand tight. Go all the way hand tight. Same with this one. You should be able to hold it and shake it and not have your funny pipe come wrapping apart. If it comes apart, you're not tight enough. That's better. Well, we got it mostly plumbed up here. One important step is to shovel out a little bit for your heads. Shovel this out a little bit so your head's not sitting directly on top of your pipe. You can see down in here, utilize the natural lay of the fittings and the funny pipe, and it'll lay really nice. Don't let your head stack right on top of the pipe right here. So make sure it's sitting over here a little bit. That's very proper. The other benefit is I can drive the tractor right down the trench and compact the soil without smashing the head into the pipe. The end of one zone and the beginning of the other, again, make sure everything lays real nice. Don't let the head sit on top of the pipe, and don't stack pipes on top of each other. A ditch witch trench, this one is only 4 inches, so you only fit 2 pipes side by side. Don't stack them on top of each other, and always make sure there's a little gap between the pipe. You want a little gap, a little space. Don't stack them, don't force them. Let's take a look down here by the manifold. The swivel fittings can't be under any stress, so make sure you have about 3 feet of pipe that's straight coming out of the valves before you get any curve or anything. A 22.5 was too much of a coupler. An 11.25 would have been perfect, but they don't make that for 1 inch. You can see I utilized a few soil pins, pipe pins, just a piece of stick or a piece of root. Keeps your pipe spacing real nice. Keeps the stress point back here versus right against the valve. You don't want the stress up here against the valve. You want it back here at least 3 feet. And again, a gap between the pipes. Well, we got a few heads set. Let's go ahead and fire it up, flush lines, put some nozzles on, see how it did. I can see something's up with both of these too. You got to give them the fingernail treatment sometimes to blow them out. Let's take a look here. That one should be blowing more. Let me go give it a jiggle. Same with this one, it needs the same treatment. Well, let's fire up the water and see how we did. Let's go take a look. Moisture. Give it a good soaking. I'm sure it'll like it. Well, let's take a look at what's going on over here. Good water line. Water line is our rooting area. Everywhere it's moist, we want roots to grow. These are 15/2 fixed nozzles, not the adjustable nozzle. Doing a nice job. This is a U-series nozzle. Has 2 streams. A high stream and a low stream. They're intended for lawn. A lot of times the spray head will overshoot the target. It won't hit moisture in this first area. It will throw the moisture out here in the outer area. Here's what the nozzle orifices look like. The U-series is on the right. You can see the smaller lower orifice to cover the close area. And the upper one is the far throw. Well, here we are at the source. Here's our water pressure at the source. Just about 80 working pressure. We might have to switch these to motor actuated ball valves. Here's why. Turn the water off, and I got the top valve throttled way down. I'm barely letting any water through. We'll shut this guy off. And look look what we got. Wow. Full power. Take a quick look at zone 2. Same thing. Nice blanket of water in the rooting zone. That'll make them grow. Well, here's zone 3. Same head, different nozzle. This is the stream rotor nozzle. The stream rotor does a real nice job penetrating the foliage, which allows water to get down here to the root ball. The fixed spray beam doesn't penetrate very well. So that's the purpose of a stream rotor nozzle. It'll get in there deeper and actually water the root ball. Maintenance for here would include mowing to keep the sprinklers open, keep the grass from blocking the sprinklers. As long as a riding mower goes through every other week, it'll keep it watered just fine.